All right, Julian, you guys grind out this win. This was one that was back and forth all game long. What type of composure did it take to get this win?
I mean, it took a lot. You know, it was all hands on deck, especially after AG went down at half. And, I mean, it's something that we've been, true to this whole time. You know, we've been going through injuries, a lot of adversity, but, no matter who we got out there in the uniform, we feel like we can get a win.
You mentioned the adversity, more adversity tonight. Where does the belief that this team has from the top to the bottom come from?
I mean, everybody can go. Everybody on this team could go. Everybody knows that everybody can go. And I think that's the main thing, our belief in each other. I mean, we pushing everybody. Like I said, it don't matter who out there, we're going to get a win every night.
You went in the third quarter, 16 points for you in that period alone. What is it about your preparation that made you ready for a moment like that?
I mean, no matter what, just waiting for the opportunity and just staying true to me, just staying true to the work, believing in myself and believing in my work. And, I mean, I'm a hooper at the end of the day. I love to go out there and play ball.
Congrats on the win. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Roller coaster again. Just competed extremely hard and gave ourselves a chance. Had the 130-point quarter that kind of gave us a chance to get to 100, and just held on for dear life. I think the guys really responded to Aaron going down again. So it just was I'm going to keep saying this, only 8 turnovers, in that game, 27 assists. And everybody's going to say, you're shooting too many threes, 12 for 41. I'll take all of them. I thought they were good looks. Makes no sense to drive back into Miles Turner. I say this all the time. That's who we are right now. We just have to create the best shot we can create, get shots to the rim, and then compete. And they only had 1 offensive rebound in the second half, I believe. So just another team win, gritty win. So really proud of the guys.
How rare is it, do you think, to have a belief like this team has in one another despite the adversity it's faced?
In this league, it's rare. Yeah, so it's cool. Mixed emotions in there, Aaron going down, but I just think the overall, just like what you said, just the belief in each other is extreme. And it's cool to see the guys that are out so excited for their teammates and, just finding ways to win games. I know it's not pretty, but that's who we've been. This last month is just a very, very strong-willed group of guys. So, just a lot of guys stepped up. I think what sums up our whole month is just Julian tonight, out of the rotation. And I honestly, before the game, just said, why don't we just start him? We started different people. Let's see what the flow's like. How's he play with Aaron kind of playing a different position, different responsibilities. What's it like when he's out there with Jalen and Spence? Because you don't know, because you never practice. So it was really cool to see him step up and score. He was dominant going to his right hand. So it was, just a really cool win.
They're going zone. Giannis is getting to the line a bunch in the fourth. What did it take just to kind of hold on and even just sort of bleed out the clock toward the end?
Yeah, time ran out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. And I really mean it. I didn't think our zone possessions got a little bit ragged at the end. I think we got a little bit, the anxiety started to build once they cut into the lead. Before that, when we were up 10, I loved the looks that we got. We missed a couple little paint shots that guys make. I believe it was 3 corner threes. I mean, naked corner threes. Guys, if one of those goes in, you think maybe the lead, it's too much for them. Yeah, just the NBA, it's such a long game. You're just waiting for 0-0-0 to happen sometimes. And we did it. I mean, even me at the end with my timeouts, I wanted to see if they're going to be zone or man. I waited to see. They went to man. That allowed me to run the play for Tim. I just want to make sure that we are organized. If I'm going to use my last timeout, let's hope that a guy that's been in the league for a long time gets a chance to shoot the ball.
Coach, I know you've maybe spoken about this before for sure, but what do you say again about the team winning without Nikola Jokic and tonight some other top players, and any news on Nikola's return to the court?
Yeah, I don't know when Nikola's coming back, but, when Nikola's out, all these rotational players are out. I think it just says a lot about the guys that are out and their attitude for their teammates, and the guys that are playing, understanding that this is not just an opportunity for their personal career. This is an opportunity to make this team better and to put us in a position to do something special if we're ever lucky enough to get some health. I don't know when Nikola's coming back. I know a lot of people have asked me that. Believe me, I ask myself that every day. But in the meantime, he's not, and he'll be a leader off the court like the rest of these guys have been. and we'll keep finding a group that can get hot at some point in the game and put ourselves in a situation to hopefully win some games.
With Aaron, last weekend, he played 32 minutes, the first game of a back-to-back. You guys sat him against Charlotte. Plays 33 yesterday. Why was this situation different that you guys felt like it was safe and he was in a good spot to be able to play in this one on 24 hours?
Yeah, it's just a stress test. That's what they go by, and they look at his body and how it responded to yesterday. The response was good. And let's just be honest, this is not an exact science. Like these injuries they can come back anytime. Aaron's had different ones that are similar in the soft tissue stuff. And, I feel for him. He's optimistic. It's not as bad as it was in the last one, but we don't know until we get it actually tested. And nobody made a mistake with him playing. You can only do what you can do. And we have the best people in the world making decisions. They believe that the stress test showed that he was good to go, and so he was good to go.
Is it going to have to be a situation sort of going forward where it seems almost increasingly chronic, like where you guys just have to be especially careful on back-to-backs in general with him? Or like the more that he re-aggravates it, how does that kind of just change the way that you guys kind of have to be careful with him?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. I'll definitely sit down with our team of people and, to your point, he's had these issues in the past. I'm sure you can go off history, how it was handled, whether it was in Orlando or Denver or whatever. And some guys it's just something that they deal with. We'll try to come up with a good plan. We got like 9 other plans we got to discuss too with guys out when they come back. So it's an inexact science. Felt for Aaron. I thought he was really playing well there at the end of the second quarter, and unfortunately, he pulled up lame.
Were Jamal, Val, and Peyton just like one-game situations, do you think, or are they being evaluated as well?
Yeah, they'll be evaluated. I can't see Jonas missing the next one just because this was more about a return to play prep. And then, Peyton, I don't know, people watch the game. He went down hard, and both his ankles, not to mention his hip, and what Jamal's dealt with all year. And I'm just going to say this is not me complaining, but, we go back-to-back in Milwaukee, play an 8:30 game Central Time, and now we're playing an afternoon game Sunday. So people have to understand this is not about, just it's the time. And if we're playing at 8 o'clock on Sunday night or 7 o'clock, that does change things because the prep changes. And, we have to fly down to Memphis tonight because of the weather. And all those factors matter if you play a guy or not. And we have to do what's smart. And sometimes when you do what's smart, things still don't turn out the way you want them to. So it's just an inexact thing. It'll be day-to-day like it always is with our guys. But once again, if they can't go, these guys just beat the Bucks, so we'll go with them.
What was the process of sort of changing defenses on Giannis and trying to figure out how to proceed without Aaron after halftime?
I thought Zeke was awesome. He got in foul. He started to foul him a little bit, which is, by the way, everybody fouls the guy. We just tried to sometimes, make it look like we're bluffing. We're going to send a second body and not go. Sometimes we committed to him, and brought bodies. And then on top of that, the layers of this, Bruce Brown was guarding Miles Turner. I can continue. It's just you gotta give our guys credit. It's the scheme sometimes is cool for a coach to talk about, or maybe they just played their ass off, and that's why we won. You can have all the schemes in the world, but your belief in each other and how hard you play gets you through and gives you at least a chance for something like this to happen.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Julian, what went into you guys just holding on down the stretch in this one?
Just getting the ball to our vets. Tim made a super savvy play, getting that foul when we was up 2, and just trying to stay composed. Obviously, they made a couple big shots down the stretch, but we did everything we had to do to make sure we get the win. David
Edelman called this group strong-willed. Why is that the case?
Because, like we talked about on the court, it's a lot of adversity, and it's just a lot of ups and downs that usually, might affect the team. But I feel like we stay even keel, and like I said, we walk in every arena thinking we can get a win.
To have 6 players finish in double figures, knowing you were down a full starting lineup at halftime, how did you win this together?
Just like that, together. Belief in everybody's abilities, making the right play, playing for each other, playing with energy. The ball got energy, so just playing with energy, and that willed us through.
DA said recently, like he feels like it's okay and good for you to be frustrated with just kind of how things have gone at times this season for you. Did you kind of feel like yourself just getting into the rhythm today, being able to get downhill, stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, anytime you get a little bit of extended time out there, the game kind of slows down the more you're out there. So I was just able to, get to my spots, and everybody in here was looking for me and pushing for me to go, which is a great feeling.
Y'all just kind of grown as a team these last few weeks without Jokic. It's kind of helped you as these other injuries have cropped up as well.
I mean, we've grown a lot, each and every one of us having to, step up in different ways, whether it's rebounding, passing. I mean, there's a lot to make up when you lose a guy like Nikola. So just doing it as a collective, and, I mean, we've been able to stay pretty high in the standings.
David was saying he just kind of made the decision to throw you in the starting lineup tonight. What was learning about that like for you?
I mean, it was super exciting. I was in my hotel room. I got a call. I'm looking forward to that. Like, as soon as I got off the phone, I was, just ready. And it's a different approach when, you're starting the game. When you're out there for the jump ball, it's just a little bit different.
You guys, when some of the top players like Nikola and others are not playing, does it make you stressed out about the game, or does it give you some extra hidden energy that you guys have been using to win all these games?
I think it definitely gives us a little bit of energy, especially knowing that people are looking for us to kind of drop some games or just be okay with losing some. But I mean, we're all just super excited for our opportunity. I mean, that's the name of the game, is opportunity. So everybody's just been ready to step up.
It was DA who called you?
Nah, it wasn't DA who called me, but it was JB. JB called me, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
His scout.
Yeah.
His scout.
Bruce, how would you describe what this team has been able to do the last couple weeks?
I don't know if there's a word, but we've all come together. Guys go down. New guys step up each night. Drew hasn't been in the lineup, and he came out and had an amazing game. Tim stepped up in the second half. Everybody contributed and played hard and did what they were supposed to do.
I felt like that third quarter in particular was a turning point. You guys were able to find something there. What was going right?
We got stops, went on runs, got out in transition, got easy points because they really weren't getting back, and then just exploiting mismatches.
Despite being undersized in this game, you guys were able to run quite a bit. How did that set the tone?
Yeah, we were just super physical. When you got a guy like Spence, got a guy like Zeke, Duran, and a few other guys down there bumping with Giannis and the big guys. As long as they don't get the obvious rebound, our guards come in and help, and then we can get out and run.
What does it take for a player like Julian, who has been in and out of the lineup, out of the rotation, get the call to start, and then be ready to go?
That's super tough. That's a tough thing. I've been there before, but you just got to mentally lock in. Your opportunity's going to come. They're going to run plays for you. So for him to play his best game, get downhill, get to his right hand, get to his floater, be super aggressive, and he got it going, so we kept finding him.
What can you say about the defense on Giannis collectively tonight?
It was great. I mean, we were in the paint, making him pass the ball, make other people try to score the ball. But he's in full. He's gonna get his points. He's gonna get to the free throw line. But I think we did a good job on him tonight.
Appreciate you.